Do you play safe? Changing things scare you? What will we get when adapting to change? Let's ask Shiva. Chandrashekhara means person who wears Chandra, moon, over the head. The story belongs to the time when Shiva agreed to marry Parvati after a very long time. So, all kinds of beings in this entire universe were so happy. They all wanted to participate in the wedding of Shiva. If you don't know, let me tell you. Every kind of being, not just the humans or animals, there are billion kinds of creatures in this entire universe, and alone Shiva is loved by everyone. So when so many creatures meet at one place, there will be so much chaos in it, but as Shiva is present there, it is going to be a beautiful chaos. And generally, when the groom arrives, he is supposed to look best in everything: attire, posture, the social community, everything. This is what is expected by the bride's family. So, when the Shiva wedding procession reached at the gate of the Himavana, father of Parvati, all the ladies, especially, were at the gate, wanted to welcome the groom. But Shiva, how did he look? He was a 9 feet tall person, all muscular, sitting on a white pearl, wearing skin of freshly dead elephant whose blood was dripping from all sides. Shiva was covered in ashes, wearing a cobra around his neck, having a garland of human skulls, all his dreads of hairs unlocked. He was carrying the Trishul, trident. All his associates were Rakshasas and Daityas of all kinds. Some with one eye, some having hundreds of eyes, some with deformities, some with many limbs, tails, everything that will be unpleasant to a human being. Watching this, mother of Parvati, Mainavati, got scared and fainted. Parvati, when got to know this, requested Shiva to take attire which is pleasant for all. Shiva then, with the help of Vishnu, took the attire ordered by her wife to be. He wore an attire with gorgeous clothing and with a jewelry nobody ever imagined. And as a compliment to his attire, Chandrama was summoned, who took place upon the hair locks, which made look Shiva the best groom one can ever see or imagine. And he was named Chandrashekhara or Sundaramurti by Vishnu himself. So Shiva has always been living in a particular kind of way, the way he wants. But when he wanted something new, which is the most important being in his life, he had to change some things which never happened in his life. Many times we are habitual of our way of living and thinking, which makes them a part of us. We tend to apply that thinking everywhere: school, career, relationship, family, everywhere. But this is what is to be avoided. The first thing that should be decided is that acceptance and adaptation are the key factors. Just like the theory of natural selection, where the being who adapts to change around them live, and who don't change will eventually die. When you don't accept and adapt, you tend to fail. So for us also, if the environment around us changes, either we should change it, or if we don't have the ability to change environment, we ourselves must change. For example, the chameleon here changes its color every time he sticks to a different colored object. Well, I'm not asking you to change your colors, but the thing is, it is done to avoid predators, making it accepting and adapting to the circumstances and environment. This happens with us when we don't want to change and remain unchanged, as our brain do not like changes. He wants to be in the safest place, so that there is no change. Doesn't matter good or bad. Brain find it safe and wants to play safe. When someone does this, the life becomes bore, and we feel why there is no new thing happening in life. Simple, because we are not letting it happen. So now we know when we make changes in ourselves, our life even change, bringing more and more happiness in life. And when things change and we experience that, we become Chandrashekhara or the Sundaramurti himself. Om Namah Shivaya.